What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another gym leader battle that I'm having against a good friend of mine named Giovanni. Giovanni was in the LBA with me. We battled both seasons. He kicked my butt one season. I kicked his butt the next season. So this is kind of like our settling match. Now, he is the Mountain Knight, I believe. So he has a wide variety of Pokemon he can use, to be honest. And Excadrill and Tyranitar are in that habitat, so it means Mega Audino is not going to be very useful in this battle. However, thank God I have a driller of my own. So real quick, we're going to go over the teams. You guys already know my powerhouse team, consisting of Excadrill, Hippowdon, Starmie, Mega Audino, Chansey, and Scizor. Oh my god. We have a sexy ass team. Now he is bringing the Mienshao, the Skarmory, the Togekiss, the Hydreigon, and of course the Tyranitar and Driller, as I thought. So going into this battle, the first thing that I noticed was that Driller is going to scare the crap out of my team. However, I thought he was going to lead off with his Mienshao, who is named after Verdalette's Mienshao, which I really like. So, I'm actually going to lead off with my Scizor. Now, whenever I lead off with Scizor, I was like, you know what? He can go for a high jump kick. It's not going to hurt me a whole lot, but it hurts me a whole lot. That has to be, like, banded damage. That has to, because I think I'm running max HP on my Scizor in this battle, but I'm not 100% positive. So, anyway, I get a U-turn out. I was scared. So I go into Larry. Larry can eat up a high jump kick. I know Larry can. I have faith in Larry. But he's going to switch right the heck out of there and go directly into his Togekiss, which I would assume would be like a specially defensive wall with Roost and Defog and that type of stuff. So, you know, I guess that's a pretty good matchup for him. However, Larry gives zero shits. He doesn't care about nobody. He doesn't care about the Toga. He don't care about the kiss. He doesn't care about the hugs. He don't care about nobody. However, he also doesn't care about staying in. So I had to switch him right out and go directly into Frank. I did not want to get a flinch to death. I'm not about that life, especially letting Larry go down to flinch hacks. I ain't about that life. So he's just going to keep on going for air slashes on my Chansey, and he is going to get the flinch, just like I thought. He's going to get another air slash off. I don't think he gets a flinch right here. I go for a Seismic Toss to get off a little bit of damage. And what I was really trying to do was I was really trying to get some damage off to where I could force him to roost, and then I could actually bring in my Starmie. That's his name. He is going to go for an Air Slash on my Switch. I'm going for a Choice Specs Thunderbolt. This is a powerful Starmie, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing wants to take on this Starmie. Nothing at all. Now, whenever he brought this thing in, I was automatically like, okay, if I'm Scarfed, just say I'm Scarfed. I'm not. I'm Specs. But let's just say I'm Scarfed. That means he's bringing in his Mienshao, which is obviously Scarfed. So, I had to switch the heck out just to be safe. He's going to go for a U-turn on my Hippo, and that gets his Sand Up, which is kind of sort of scary considering the fact that he also has a Driller. So, he could bring in his drill right now and try to hurt me, but he is actually going to bring in his Hydreigon, which, you know, I don't know how I feel about that play. I think he could have made a better play than that. Just my opinion, though. He is going to double switch his Hydreigon, and he's going to go right into his, whatchamacallit right here, his Skarmory, and I kind of sort of didn't expect that switch. I really didn't. I'm going to go right into Frank, who is not really liking this matchup too much, but doesn't really care about it either. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You feel me? I feel me. It doesn't really matter. So I'm going to switch right the heck out, and I'm going to go right into my Starmie, because Starmie can eat up a Brave Bird if he wants to go. Well, not really eat it up. It does like 40%, which, you know, after Sand might kill me. But I needed to get this thing in here, and now I can fire off another Choice Specs attack. I went for Scald this turn just in case he wanted to send in something else, and it turns out he wanted to send in his Excadrill, which was a fantastic switch for me, not for him. He overpredicted there, which is, you know, it happens in Pokemon. It happens. So, Starmie is still sitting in here pretty nice, and he has to bring in his Mienshao again. He's kind of sort of showing a trend that's basically screaming, "Hey, I'm choice scarfed." So I kind of had to think that he was choice scarfed. So he's going to go for a U-turn right here on my Chansey, and it's going to do a little bit of damage. I kind of wish he'd gone for high jump kick right there and just taken out my Chansey, so that way I could get a free switch into something else, but hey, it's whatever. He's now going to go into his Tyranitar, which last time I checked, Tyranitar on sand teams is normally like a setup Tyranitar, not a Mega Tyranitar, so I got a little scared right away. I was like, if he's setup and Mega, GG, I don't know how to beat this thing. So he's going to have this thing in. He's going to go for a Dragon Dance and set up. That's scary. It's scary. Look at those things growing out its back. It's scary. I don't like dealing with this. I don't like the way it's turning out. I'm going to go for a Seismic Toss to get off some damage since he doesn't have leftovers to recover. That's going to do a decent chunk. It's going to do about 20%. And right here, he could set up in my face all day long if he wanted to, but he's not. He's going to go for the Earthquake right here, take out my Chansey, and now is looking like a pretty good time for Larry to come in. But I don't want to risk it, so I'm just going to switch into my Crimson, forgetting that Stealth Rocks were up, and I just died of Stealth Rocks. So I was kind of stupid in that regard. I should have tried to Rapid Spin them away first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my Hippo instead of Larry. I don't know why. I should have gone into Larry, because Larry can eat up a Stone Edge. He can eat up a lot of hits. He kind of expected the Earthquake right here, and I think he went into Hydra. Yeah, he expected the Earthquake, and I mean, that's what I went for. It was a safe play. I was in no position to overpredict. If I overpredicted and he stayed in, I could have potentially lost my Hippo. If I overpredicted and went for Rock Slide and he switched out, I didn't really gain much from it anyway to where I could just make a good play. So I'm going to go into Larry as he goes for an Earth Power, I believe, right? Yeah, he goes for an Earth Power right here because it's his best play, knowing that I have Larry sitting in the back, and that's not going to do a lot of damage, even though I have no special defense investment whatsoever. However, it's not stab, it's whatever. So he's going to go into his Skarmory right here. I set up a Wish. The reason why I set up a Wish is because if I have to face that Tyranitar again, I don't want to be facing it. I don't want to be facing it at a low health. But right here, I could set up a Calm Mind, and I could be happier than a pig in mud. So really sucks that he goes for a Whirlwind, because if he hadn't gone for Whirlwind, I could have potentially set up on his face all day long and then kind of sort of stalled him out, which I didn't really want to do, but I could have done, and then just made him want to hate me forever. So I guess that's the thing. So I get my Wish off on my Hippo, which, you know, is whatever, I guess. I don't really need it. And I'm going to go for a Rock Slide right here. Now, Rock Slide does nothing. Nothing. He can Roost. Just get that 5-10% back, and it's like that turn never even happened. So right here, I'm actually going to set up my Stealth Rocks, because I had a feeling that if he was going to be switching in his Mienshao on any of my Pokemon again, I need to be able to get some chip damage off on it. As I keep going for Rock Slides, it's not really going to matter too much. He's just going to default. Right here, he made a little bit of a mistake, because Stealth Rocks, while it hurt his team, it hurt my team more. Because that means that my Starmie had limited switch-ins, and Starmie tears holes through his team. So I think that's where he messed up a little bit. He's now going to go into his Hydreigon. Don't have rocks up, so he's not going to get hurt by rocks. I decided to switch out the exact same turn and go into my Starmie. Now, this is where I had to play a little bit of a mind game. If he was Scarf, I lose. If he was not Scarf, I do not lose. So I didn't really want to take that chance, though. I don't want to take that chance. If I lose my Starmie right now, I can't take care of his thing back there, his the Steel Bird thing, Skarmory, that thing, yeah. So let me go for an Earth Power, and it does a lot of damage, and thank God he does not get the special defense drop. Not like it matters. I'm still going to die to the next one anyway. So he decides to fire off another Earth Power, kills Larry. Larry did not get to do a whole lot in this battle, which is really upsetting, to be honest, because with Larry not doing much in this battle, I'm kind of sort of letting Larry down with what I needed him to do in this Litheo region. I wanted him to prove a point that Larry is here to take the crown. So I sent in my Hippo for a couple different reasons. I was hoping he would be able to knock me out with 2 Earth Powers. I could set up the Sand, send in Driller, and then potentially counter sweep him. I wanted to get my rocks to break sturdy. I wanted to get my rocks to get more damage on Mienshao, and potentially this thing if he switches it out. I need rocks up. Rocks are so essential to almost every single battle, I just needed it up. So he's going to go for another Earth Power, and I live it with 6 HP. It's not what I wanted. I mean, granted, that extra rock slide damage really helped. I got a crit, which makes it even better, but it sucks for him that I got a crit. I'm sorry about that crit. I hate hacks. I really do, but part of the game. So goes for a third Earth Power. That's 3 turns of sand wasted. That sucks. I only have like 5 more. Yeah, that really sucks. He's going to get buffeted by the Sandstream, though, which is kind of sort of nice. And now, I get to send in my Driller. And right here, I go for Brick Break. I had Brick Break because I knew he had Tyranitar. I knew he had Tyranitar on his team, and I needed a way to take it out. I'm also running a Jolly Driller because I figured that he'd be running a Driller of his own, and I wanted to be able to outspeed him 100% of the time. Because how many people run Jolly Sandrush Driller? 0. So I had to run Jolly Driller. Had to. I go for another Brick Break on this thing. It was a roll. It was a roll. I got a high roll, but I got kind of lucky with that. It did. I think I had like a 93% chance to kill it. So it wasn't really like it was a crazy high roll. It was just a roll. So I'm going to send in his Skarmory, and right here I only have my Driller and I have my Starmie left. I need 3 things to happen. I need to flinch the hell out of this Skarmory. 1. And I also need his Mienshao to miss a high jump kick. So I'm going to keep going for Rock Slides, hoping that I keep getting flinches. I'm going to lose a lot of health to Life Orb, which sucks. 2. I go for a third Rock Slide. I was like, oh! And he goes for a Roost. Sucks. That blew the big one. Because now I don't have the Sandstorm anymore. So I don't even have a chance of outspeeding his Mienshao. So right here, I'm going to go into my Starmie, praying to the Lord that he does not go for Brave Bird. He goes for Whirlwind, which sucks. If I had stayed and gone for a Rock Slide, he would have Whirlwind me out. I could have gone into Starmie and I could have ended the battle. Right there, basically. Sucks. So I'm going to go for a Rock Slide right here. Just praying to the Lord that I can actually flinch him to death. I literally need to flinch him to death to win this battle. That's the only chance I have. I'm going to go for another Rock Slide. He doesn't have leftovers. So if I can get this flinch right here, I could actually take him out on the next one and I lose some HP. I was so happy when I got that flinch. However, the Life Orb damage is taking me down, and now I'm almost at range for anything for this stupid Mienshao to kill me, and I thought I lost the game. Thought it was gone. This is all he has left, is this Mienshao. Gets hurt by the Stealth Rocks. Goes for U-turn. Steel Resist Bug. He forgot it. I lived at 7 HP. I go for an Earthquake, and I knock out the Mienshao. That was the closest gym battle I've had yet. It was insane. If he had gone for knockoff, drain punch, high jump kick, anything, he would have won that battle. No doubt about it. However, U-turn kind of sort of made sense. Because if he had knocked me out, there was a less chance of him missing and losing anyway to my Starmie. And there was also a better chance of my Starmie living a drain punch than my Excadrill living a U-turn. So it was a freaking close battle. That was my second battle versus him. I lost the first one. I was terrified because he beat me 2-0 beforehand. He got a couple unlucky crits on me the first game. I got a couple really necessary flinches on him the second game. So it kind of sort of evened out, but not really, because I ended up walking away with a tremendous win. But, you know, I don't consider that I don't know. That was just a crazy battle. So, Giovanni, thank you so much for the battle. I want to leave your Twitter link down below, but I don't know if you really care about that. So, just let me know. I'll put it in there if you want me to. Make sure you guys go check out the Litheo region Twitter. I haven't said that enough. And also, Eric Nice. Ashton Akai, the person who battled Shady Penguin and lost 1-0, the most fantastic battle I've ever seen on YouTube. Go check out his channel. Seriously, go check out his channel. He records all my battles for me. Thank you so much. I cannot thank you enough for what you do to my channel. You put more work on my channel than I do, which is crazy to think about, but you do. So thanks a ton. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a like down below. Also, leave a comment as to what kind of gym you would like to run in a region. That's my question of the day. Hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic day, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.